Hi everyone! It's been a while. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering where I've been and why am I making this video. Well, as it turns out, Spore is no longer abandoned. Now, calm down. We're not getting any content, we're not getting any DLCs, any new features or what have you. We don't know what's happening in that front, but as it turns out, Spore has officially gained a new team of people to work on it. This team of people, hired by EA, have the official access to the Spore website, the in-game servers, which yes, are still a thing by the way. They even have access to the game's source code as well. They are trying to reobtain access to the official Twitter and YouTube accounts. And they're also very interested in making an actual community for Spore. Starting off with today, there is the brand new official Spore Discord community server, which is something I never thought I'd say in this timeline. How is this true? How do we know this is real? Well, like I said, the Spore servers do actually still exist, believe it or not, and in the official Spore website, there are certain features and functions, both in the website and in the online portion of the game, that can only be accessed via the admins, via official EA-appointed people, and that has been happening. There has been new updates. There's been new featured creations. The Discord server has been posted in the My Spore page in the in-game online news section. A couple of us Discord server admins from the various Spore communities, such as my own, the official Spore modding Discord community server, Sporechives, Galactic Adventure Central, and so on. We've all been kept informed and in the loop by Cade, so we've known about this for about a week, and we were hoping to, announce it in a more tactful time, because as you can imagine, the news of Spore being alive will cause a very feral response, but the news is already out, the beans have been spilled, so hence I'm making this video now. I should warn that as of recording this, the official Spore Discord server doesn't have any moderators, so we are all going to try and help as much as, we are allowed to, because we really care about this game. Even if I've been away for a couple of years now, I still really care. And we all want to make sure that this game and the community thrives as well as it can, and if it's now being officially supported, even better, we want to help as much as we can. Now, in terms of expectations, big thank you to Kate, who has been our official channel of information, and who EA reached out to in the first place. So, to set some expectations, this is not a huge team, and this specific team does not seem to be involved with development of new games, so don't expect any new content. A game update is planned, and will most likely be an update to the certificates, same as the March 2017 update. Modding impact is unclear. The mod API itself will need to be updated, but actual mods will mostly be fine. You might be able to stay on the current version. There is no timeline for this update, and official servers will continue to be maintained for at least 3 to 5 years. And that is a big relief, because those of you who have seen Kingly Valence's video will know that a lot of us kind of suspected that the Spore servers will be shut down as of 2027, so it's looking like that is no longer the case. I keep mentioning the Spore servers. Yeah, so they've always been a thing, and the reason why a lot of people think that they are currently dead and down is because there's been issues with registering new accounts, especially through the EA website, which is very ironic. And therefore, because new users can't access these Spore servers, and a lot of old users can't either, it's been widely assumed by a lot of people that they're just down, but they are still around, and it looks like that the brand new EA guys also want to look into that as well. They want to look into the issues regarding the EA app and Steam keys just not correctly working. They want to gain access to the official Twitter and YouTube accounts again. And there's even talks of hosting an official Halloween contest, which would be the first contest in, I think, several years now, in fact, since the Sporum officially got shut down. And the rewards for this contest would be features on the official website, which you could view in-game as well. So overall, even if it means a lack of any new content, at the very least it just demonstrates that the game isn't going anywhere anytime soon, and the fact that these guys are actually reaching out to community members and want to foster an actual community is just a really wonderful sign, and who knows what will happen in the future. But at the very least, it'll be lovely to see contests again, since that was one of the staple things that was really great back in the old school days of the Spore community, and something that I personally really miss. So like I mentioned, as of right now, the Spore Discord server doesn't have any moderation, so if you plan to join there as of seeing this video, I do just ask, please be nice, please don't harass the people in charge. They're obviously under NDA, they're under legal contracts, they're legally binded, they cannot talk about just anything or everything, and chances are a lot of questions might not even have any answers. The future is looking very uncertain, but positively uncertain. But again, please treat them with respect, treat each other with respect, and instead of, driving off the only people we have in charge with, unanswerable questions, let's just be happy that this is happening in the first place. I'll also try to keep you up to date with any news, if not on YouTube, then definitely within the Discord server, and not just mine, but the other Discord servers, the Modding Community server, Galactic Adventure Central, and Sporchives. No doubt they will all have their own updates as well. So, with the important Spore news now covered, I'm sure some of you are probably wondering, hey, where have I been? Where have I disappeared off to? I'm sorry for disappearing. I've been away for much longer than I expected or planned. I initially had to take a break from YouTube because my mental health just wasn't very good. You think, right, I've been doing the same thing for a decade, I needed a break. And during that break, I just went and focused on my Discord community, my friends, my Patreons, a lot more. And I started dabbling with a new YouTube channel, which has recently been growing much more than I really expected. And while I've taken a step back away from Spore, I've dived really deep into Ark modding. So, I've gone from making creatures in Spore to now making creatures for an entire game. And I've started recently, finally getting my first creatures and objects put into the game arkascended. So I'll just show one of the videos I made recently here, so you can see right now some of the creatures I've been making, and just how awesome is that, whether it's Spore or Ark, I'm still making creatures, and I do plan to come back to Spore. I've always planned to come back to Spore. My first video was supposed to be a massive mega build, but of course this today was a bit more important, as you can imagine. I've learned a lot about YouTube as a whole, about making content and such while on my little channel experimenting, and I plan to take all that with me as well when I come back to Spore. So it's all planned, but probably sooner than later now this new news on the way. We'll have to wait and see. But in any case, like I said everyone, I'm sorry I've disappeared for such a long time. Life happens, life be. But I'm having fun. I'm still on Discord as well, so if any of you ever want to pop by and say hi, I am there. And for those who have been waiting for years, bless you, for anything from me, I'm sorry it's been so long. But that being said, thank you all for being with me for as long as you have done as well. It has been an absolutely amazing journey, and one that will keep on growing as well. Alright then, I'll wrap it up here then. Thank you all guys so much. I want to say it one more time, big Spore news, maybe no content, but at least more community stuff, and I'll try to keep you up to date either on YouTube or most likely on Discord. And I will see you guys all again very, very soon. Take care, and thank you so much for everything.